Hi students, this cycle will be focusing on paper 1, reading, unit 10, part A. Please get your book. Please turn to page 204 to 206. Spend 2 minutes, scan for the main ideas of each test. Here comes the question. What is the test type of the test? For test 1, apparently, it is a letter of complaint. The language used, the format, the style are all similar to the task 10 we did in paper 3, a letter of complaint, in the previous cycle. And test 2 is a letter of reply. Now we'll move to the second question. Who are the senders and recipients of the letters? You may find at the beginning and at the end of each letter. For the first letter, it is written by Thomas Lin. He made complaints to the iElectronics Customer Service Center. Test 2, Sarah Ng wrote it. She answered the complaints made by Thomas Lin as the customer relationship executive. Now we'll move to discuss the content of each test. Please read the first paragraph of test 1. What is the purpose of the letter? Test 1, disappointed with the iTablet. Read the words in yellow. Line 1. I saw an advertisement for your company's iTablet. And then line 3. It also stated that the battery would need charging once only every 2 weeks. Line 4, however, was the large amount of good value apps available from the App Store of iElectronics. And then you could see from this paragraph, Thomas tried to make a complaint about the purchase and the value of his iTablet. Now, we'll move to the second letter. Read the first and second paragraphs of test 2. Once again, think, what is the purpose of the letter? The first line, thank you for your letter dated 2nd April. I'm very sorry that the iTablet has not lived up to your expectations. Sarah made apologies at the very beginning of the letter. And then line 6 and 7. She further explained about the battery life. The battery life of the iTablet depends on a number of variables such as device settings, usage, and certain feature configurations. And then line 10. She said, I recommend that you reset your iTablet for extended battery life. And then line 11. If the case continues, you please visit our customer service center to request a replacement. So you could imagine after the first 2 paragraphs, Sarah was trying to explain the case to Thomas in a very detailed way, and she offered solutions. You could see in test 2, Sarah tries to answer or show concern to the complaints made by Thomas, and she explained the use of the products. For example, it starts with battery. Actually, there are more contents to come up in the later part of the letter. And also she provides solution. For example, she asked Thomas to reset his iTablet to extend battery life. Okay? And you could see these are the beginning of each letter. For the content, now I hope you get a general overview of the content of each letter. We'll move to another part. We try to understand the text from another angle. When you're reading, actually you can get some clues from the vocabularies. Go to page 204 to 206. Scan the passage once again and try to highlight the vocabularies that you think are useful. For test 1, you could see I pick some words like iTablet, e-reader, good value apps, plug, infuriated, that means he's really angry, about the service perhaps, membership fee, fall behind, distress, inconvenience, all are negative words. Ensure customer satisfaction, perhaps it is his expectation. Then you could read from these paragraphs. Get a general idea that Thomas is making a complaint about his iTablet, and he may talk about membership fee, and then he felt very angry about that, and then he wants to ensure customer satisfaction, maybe. Then take a look at test 2, the vocabulary. Sarah mentioned about device setting, feature configurations, step-by-step troubleshooting, user menu. You can see all these are very objective and reasonable words. She is trying to explain how to use the device more properly. Okay, now move to another part of the vocabulary. She mentioned about an unrevived of privileges. That means you get the best services, you get the best honor, you get better experience than ever. To be our member, maybe. Membership, privileges, pride ourselves on. Genure, a gesture of goodwill, or a positive words. You may guess she tries to mention the good quality or services that her company can provide. Now, after knowing the content and some of the vocabulary of this reading exercise, I believe you can finish the exercise on your own. Please finish page 207 to 212, question 1 to 28, and submit to your teacher on time. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you.